Hi guys, and welcome back to another Tomb Raider related video, I should say. This time I want to delve into the story, how Tomb Raider actually saved me when I was, should I say, at a really low point in my life. Uh, like I mentioned in my previous video, I had a stuttery voice when I was a child, and it goes back to the war that was here in Bosnia. And as a child, I was growing up with stuttery voice, and before school it was fine because I was in my neighborhood with my parents and I was not bullied, but the school was a whole new level where constantly I was like bullied. I was being act as they were trying to act as me, mimic my voice, make me feel bad, among other things. So my only escape back at the time was, even though it was super rough, I hated going to school because I thought everything is there out to get me, and it kind of goes back to from then to now why I'm right now kind of shaky, anxious person because I was growing up in a that kind of an environment. But I had one escape, and it was Tomb Raider. I remember clearly, like I didn't know back then because English was not my native language, and the game was not on my native language as well. So I was just, for me it was like a lady raiding tombs and stuff, and as a kid mostly I was playing her home, and for me the inspiration was in the fact that if she can do it by herself, so can I. So when I was bullied in school, and after that like really bad day, I would be like, I can't take this anymore. Like I cannot take it anymore. It's getting into me. This is not for me. I don't like this life, etc. But then I would go home, fire my PS1, and then there she was going those adventures by herself, fighting baddies by herself, doing stuff by herself. She was not getting any help, at least not in classic ones, right? So she was always isolated somewhere by herself that she was managing. And I was always like, if she can do it, so can you. So I was always like, I don't know, when things were happening in school, when I was bullied, I would be pretty much like, okay, imagine you're her. What would she do if she was in this situation? Of course, I'm not like going around, with the guns and stuff, obviously. But I was sussing that inspiration from her. I was, pushing that into myself and be like, I'm like her, just in reality, she's not dealing with these bad guys and bad situations. This is my bad situation, and I'll deal with it just like she is. So that really helped me tremendously in the elementary and middle school, especially. Later, I was like, more mature. It was easier to get through that, but the elementary and middle school was my biggest problem. But okay, something did happen to me which was nasty, related to Tomb Raider as well. I didn't just take inspiration from, okay, Lara can do it, so can I. I wanted to be as her, so I wanted to create this assault course for myself, and I was doing different things. And one day, one really rainy day, I was climbing a tree, and I wanted to act Tomb Raider. And when I was going down, my one hand was on one branch, the other one is the other branch, like this, and my feet were down, and this hand slipped because it was wet. I fell like this here, and my arm broke. So I was like, thank you, Tomb Raider. So even nowadays, when it's rain and stuff, it hurts sometimes. So I still remember. Oh, you did that because we went to be Lara Croft. And my bird is touching the phone. Hopefully, nope, don't do it. Um, I'm doing this because there is always hope. Now I know bullying is really bad thing, and uh, I encourage people to talk with their friends, or you can just talk to me if you want to, because I went through this. But there is always something you can like lead yourself to, be like, okay, this is my inspiration. It is helping me. Like Lara helped me, and if it weren't for Tomb Raider, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't be here, nowadays, because I had the ideas of, ending myself and many other things because people didn't like me, and I thought the life is not fair for me. So yeah, Tomb Raider was big inspiration for me. It helped me get over the bullying. I was just thinking, she can do it, I can do it, kind of a deal. So yeah, it was like a short story for you guys. because I'm doing the, you know, the channel is all about Tomb Raider. But I'm thinking to do some vlogging soon with my friend, just so you guys know, until we have some new games pop up or something, you know. Until then, feel free to, you know, ask me what you want, shoot me with your questions, and if I can help with anything, you know where to find me. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next one. Bye bye.